Well, we got here to Clifton relatively unscathed. We're going to leave here very scathed. Oh my God. Hey guys, this is Jace and welcome to episode 131 of My Road Show. We got some stuff to get into. Let's get right to it. We are leaving at the top of the hour, which is optimal. We're not going to run into any of that stupid rock scaling traffic at all. I might have 5,000 or 6,000 pounds of stuff on the truck. It's not a lot. Big news is weather. We're going to get zero of it today. But from what I understand, it's supposed to be an absolute slog fest for tomorrow. See, everyone else can do that. If I try to do that, there will be like 5 police officers at the bottom of the hill waiting to just take me to jail. I can't do crap like that, man. I have to play by the rules all the time, every day. If I slip up just once, there's a dude there. Light me up. I don't know what it is, but it just is what it is. I pulled weather reports for tomorrow from Fox 21 and 9 News and Weather Underground. And for once, they all cooperate across the board. So they're supposed to be getting 6 to 10 here in the Front Range tomorrow. It's supposed to be 8 to 21 in the mountains, snowing all day. So it's going to be one of those situations where I'm obviously going to be running a camera tomorrow. Thing is, I still have weather porn from a couple of weeks ago that I haven't edited together yet. I'm trying to decide if I should just delete all that footage or go ahead and edit it together and just put out 3 videos this weekend. I didn't have a chance to do anything last weekend because we had a jewelry show on Saturday and we had to go up and be at closing day at Monarch on Sunday. I just didn't have a chance to do a lot of YouTube stuff. This weekend, I don't have any plans, but I got to get ahead of all this footage I've got. Got to get it out. Got to get it in y'all's faces. If all goes according to plan, we're going to be in Clifton tonight with no weather at all to speak of. However, when we wake up tomorrow, it's supposed to be rainy and crappy and windy. You get up above 8,000 feet and the rain has turned to snow. And all 3 weather places that I get my information from all say that I-70 is just going to be snowpacked, icy, chain laws, traction laws. It's going to be an absolute zoo all day tomorrow. So there's that. In addition to the fact that traditionally, this isn't even our last slog. We'll get one around the 26th, and then we'll get another one around the 1st of May, possibly one the end of May, into June. We'll have to see. Normally, those digital signs say, OMG, we're all gonna die in a blizzard that's gonna bury us with 54 feet of snow. Not one peep. I'm like, Normally, those people are the first people to sensationalize stuff like that. Just the fact that they're not doing it. If there's one thing about this 2-day route that's got me on edge, and that is CDOT's lack of blowing this out of proportion. Ordinarily, they build it up and build it up and build it up. It turns out to be nothing. Not one of these digital signs has said anything about winter weather approaching. Oh my God, find a helmet. It's got me a little on edge. Because every single time that CDOT thinks it's not going to be a big deal, oh, it turns out to be a big deal. You can definitely tell something's blowing in. The wind kind of shifted from the west to like this kind of southeastern thing and blowing pretty hard. So out of curiosity, I looked up the weather map and lo and behold, freaking Wyoming is getting destroyed right now. I was like, wow. If that comes down here, it's going to be epic. It's going to be crisis level freaking epic.
With all 3 stops in Steamboat completed, it's time to turn and burn for Clifton before we get hit with that cold front.
I pulled a weather report just now for Highway 13 and points west, and it's looking pretty good. Spotty, rainy kind of places and everything like that. The cold front hasn't dropped yet, but it's right there. It's really close. I have 3 hours and 43 minutes to make a 3-hour drive, so I'm not worried about time, but I would like to get to Meeker before that cold front drops on me, because there is a lot of precip behind it, and if I can not slog today, that'd be great. You know, I do plan on slogging all day tomorrow. I was asking one of the receivers, you know, how much snow are we supposed to get out of this storm? He's like, I don't know, man, between 0 and 50 inches between now and Labor Day, man. I don't even know. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. So from here to Clifton, all I got to do is dodge little patchy rain pockets. And I drive a curtain truck, so I really don't give a crap. In all honesty, the thing that bothers me the most about summer, besides the tourism and the cycling and the camping and the hiking and the kayaking and the four-wheeling, it's washing the insects off my windshield. They get thick, man, especially down by Mesa County, you know, the Clifton Palisade area. They just hang out over I-70 like these big clouds, and they're just like, then you run into that crap at 83 miles an hour, and it's like a freaking insect shotgun went off in your face. It's like, and then you're like, and you're like, Jesus! And you feel compelled to like stop and wash the crap off, and then you get back on the road, and literally 5 minutes later, and you're like, ah! I might not be the best driver in the world, but I'm a hell of a freaking flying insect exterminator.
We made it here to Clifton without so much as a peep from the weather. The funny thing is, as I was coming down out of the mountains, there were people going into the mountains eastbound on I-70 with campers and trailers full of crap. They're gonna get dumped on, man. It is gonna be funny. Because of all the weather, I am definitely running a camera. So here's the clips that I shot tomorrow.
Let's go find some mayhem. This is beginning to be stupid. Stupid. You look at the cameras and it's wet, but they got eastbound I-70 closed. Like, wow. I'm speechless. I mean, they're getting a good pounding, but guess we'll be staying in Eagle tonight. Yeah, that's exactly what my wife wants to hear. I got shit to do at home. I'll need to be out 3 days. All right, we are waiting to unload in Edwards. Pull a road report, see what we got going on up there. Looks like Vail Pass is open, no chain laws. Bakerville is Silverthorne, that's the westbound side, so that's not me. Loveland Pass is closed. I don't even care if it's on chain laws, man, as long as it's open. I just want to go home. It might be it's looking like it's going to be a slog fest going home. It's all right, I drive a Subaru, so not only do I drive a Subaru, I still got my winter tires on. Because I just run them all year, because they're good tires. Yeah, that's a Jetstream thing. That's not low pressure, so that's a Jetstream. So that's just going to funnel all that crap right into Colorado. Well, that was it for Vail Pass. Looks like we're slushing up a bit. Yeah, it's looking like the east side's the worst side. Yeah, this is gonna get ugly, guys.
digital sign, all it says is all CMP must carry chains. It says nothing about passenger vehicle laws. I mean, this should be chained up, but as freaky as these guys have been so far, I am dead shocked that this is not only not on chains, but even still open. None of the truckers coming this way have their chains on either, so I don't even know. That poor bastard is rolled over on his side. It looks like CDOT put the chain laws up for that section of I-70 we were just on. So we missed it by that much. We're actually down here in Downeyville. I-70 is actually closed in both directions from Silverthorne to the tunnel. So we dodged a big fat bullet, because this is all closed all up and through here. All the red, it's all closed. And then this is the chain law right here. This is closed. That's Loveland Pass. See where it's dark blue? All it says right there is icy. And we are right where that snowflake is, Downeyville. That's where we're at. Passenger vehicle traction law both directions from Denver to right about where we're at right now. We dodged a bullet, holy crap. Where they shot that thing at us and we're like, woo, woo. That's what we did. Wow. All right, well, let's get out of here. Again, before they change their minds. I would like to have been able to say that that was the last of it, but here we are. You know, if I'm not mistaken, I think the Rockies home opener was today. I think they should make him play baseball in this bullshit. That'd be funny. Oh, I'm freezing my ass off there. Well, we made it. We made it. Relatively unscathed. Well, that was fun. Anyway, that's all I've got for you tonight. I'll see you in the next one. What is it with Duramax, guys? Jeez. Well, we made it to... That was a dodge that time. I'm just going to wait for the power stroke to go by, and then I'll record this. With all 3 stops in Steamboat completed, it is time to turn and burn for Clifton before we get hit with that thing that's out there, ready to do the thing that we're all freaking out over. You know the thing. You know the thing. With all 3 stops in Steamboat completed, it's time to turn and burn. Farts. With all 3 stops in Steamboat completed, it's time to turn and burn for Clifton before we get hit with that thing that's out there. Oh my God, Duramax again. You gotta be kidding me. With all 3 stops in Steamboat completed, it's time to turn and burn for Clifton before that cold front hits us. Another fucking Duramax?